Welcome back to FrogComposband with our Yeek Yellow-Mage. Last time we were trying and failing to take down a few Dungeon Guardians until we eventually found Book 3 for Armageddon, and using the spell from that water bowl we were able to take down Arthur, the Guardian of Camelot. We're still here in Camelot. I think in the fight, if I'm remembering correctly, Arthur did summon a Knight of the Round Table and we teleported that guy away. So I will see if we can track down that guy and take him out. So Gareth. Should be pretty easy to take him down. Looks like he doesn't do much. He does blind you on hit though. And I'm not fast. That's bad. Oh, this could be really bad actually. What do I do here? I can use the Staff of Teleport. Okay. That could have gone much worse if I didn't have that staff. I guess that is a reason for carrying around potions of speed even if you can cast it. These gloves are better than our current gloves, let's wear those. And the level feeling is telling me there's something special on the level that I don't think I've identified, so let's look for that as well. Oh wait, okay, the feeling went away. Alright, nothing on that level, let's get out of here. Don't think I need to drop anything else. I'm just wondering, what should I be doing now? I guess we can go back to Lonely Mountain and try and take out Smaug. Hopefully we do a bit better than we did the first time. We are double resisting fire, and I have potions of resist heat and cold, so hopefully we should be able to take him out. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, what book was that? I think that's the third sorcery spell book, and it's almost within our reach. If we go to Lonely Mountain and take out a few dragons, we might get enough gold for that. Hopefully by the time we get back, the black market hasn't restocked. Teleport level. I think we burned through those in one of our fights. That's good to keep. I'll pick up this crossbow, but this one gives us resist shards, so I'll keep this one on. Do we have enough gold? I think it was like 72,000, right? Need to find some dragons to kill. Ooh, Nexus Vortex. Let's try and kill him as quickly as we can. Oh, failed. Because I do not resist Nexus. Yeah. I'll pick up that one, if I can. Do I have a one? Well, I guess I can drop the Chaos Strike and pick that up instead. I think I'd rather have that than Chaos Strike. Let's see. Something that will drop money. There's another Bone Dragon. We want to steer clear of him because I don't resist Nether. And I think we have enough gold. No we don't. Just under. Can I quickly get some gold in here, maybe? We just need 200 more. Kidding. Don't have enough. 76.6k. Alright, there we go. Got it. And now we're broke. Let's drop this crossbow off at home. So what one is this? Yeah, okay, I think this is book 3 for sorcery. Importantly in this book, there's Dimension Door, which is phase door, except you're allowed to choose where you end up. It also has Word of Recall in it, so we don't need to carry around the rod anymore. Teleport level. I'll keep the scrolls for teleport level because if I'm afraid, casting the spell could fail, whereas reading the scroll will not fail. And there's also teleport to town, which is kind of just a convenience feature. It's the same as the teleport feature that you can pay for at inns. Sense Mines is telepathy, so that's pretty handy. And Stair Creation is very good for diving. That will randomly create either an up stair or a down stair where you're standing. So this is a pretty nifty book overall. The only spell that I never really use from here is Inventory Protection. But I don't know, maybe that is worth using if you don't have resistances and you're afraid of important staves or devices being destroyed. So we're going to learn just about everything in this book, I think. We want that, we want that, that. It has self-knowledge as well, which is good if you have a lot of new lives that you want to use, but you don't have enough potions for it. Potions of self-knowledge. Let's drop off the Rod of Recall, because we shouldn't need that anymore. So let's see. If I cast some of this stuff, will I be pushed over to level 33? I think so. Experience away from 33. Is there anything we get at 33? Not really. The next big spell that I want from this book is Breathe Plasma at 40, and that's going to be the spell I use to kill Oberon and the Serpent if I get that far. That's a really great spell, but that's still a while away. Let's go back to Lonely Mountain and see if we can kill Smaug. No stairs nearby, but with our new book we can just do stair creation and we have a downstair right where we're standing, so that's great. Let's get rid of this guy. Another Staff of Cure Wounds, that's good. And I should have telepathy up, so nothing sneaks up on me. It is annoying having to haste and cast telepathy all the time though, when you don't have an item with it on. It gets a bit tedious, but it is worth doing, especially on a mage which is really low health. I should be hasted, having said that. I already have Teleport Other as a spell, but this one has a fair bit of mana, so I'll pick it up. In fact, it has more mana than Acid Ball, so let's drop that one. The dragon's coming our way, let's just wait for him. And that wand has more mana again. So let's see, that one's 120, this one on the ground is 187. This Fireball, only 90. Actually, what about the Vampirism? 127, so let's drop Fireball and pick up this wand. I'm only really carrying, wow, I thought he was asleep. I'm only really carrying around these wands as mana batteries. I'm rarely going to use them for their intended purpose. Can we teleport him away? Let's teleport him away. Stone Dragon, vulnerable to cold, so maybe I should learn Frostbolt. And I'm using Breathe Lightning as sort of just a general damage spell. And it looks like at some point I got mutated and now I hallucinate sometimes. That's not a big deal, so I won't bother curing it. Potion of Int, that's good. Haven't run into Smaug yet. He's probably somewhere on this left side of the level. Rather than go over there, it is worth just clearing out this side in case we need to panic teleport. It's good to have a clear level when you're teleporting. There's that guy again. Let's not walk right into him this time. Hopefully we can wait for him to come to us. Is he faster than us? He's the same speed as us. So what I can do when he's walking up, which I mentioned in the last video, is I can cast a spell. I'm going to cast the cheapest spell I have, which is Detect Monsters, and that only cost me 40 energy. And in that 40 energy, he used his turn to move over here. So now I can cast a couple of spells at him. If I had just waited, it would have taken 100 energy, and I wouldn't have been able to cast as much before he got in line of sight. I should probably just breathe lightning on him. That does more damage. I'm slow. Let's not be slow. While he's over there, let's eat some magic. Got him. I should make a macro for breathe lightning as well, because I'm using it quite a bit. I think that's the right. Yep. Black dragons are kind of good to fight as a Yeek, because as a Yeek at level 20 we get that immunity to acid, so they're not very dangerous for a Yeek compared to most other characters. Can't use breathe lightning against this guy, so let's just water ball him. Two potions of healing I do want. What can we drop? Probably can drop these potions of cure serious wounds now that we have 2 staves of cure wounds. Bone Dragon breeds another, let's not deal with him. Since we're going up against Smaug, I would rather have this ring of electricity and fire resistance than my current ring of electricity and cold. That means we're only single resisting cold, but it's better to be triple resisting fire on this level. I don't want to leave that ring behind though. What can I don't know what I can drop. I guess I can drop the mushrooms of cure poison. And just remember that I've done that in case we run into any more ancient green dragons. Yeah, telepathy is also useful. It's going to be useful for when we go back to Oz, because the Dungeon Guardian of Oz is surrounded by darkness, but with telepathy that's not an issue. We'll be able to tell exactly where she is. Looks like we've just about cleared out this side of the level. So we can start heading over to the left side and hopefully do better this time against Smaug than we did last time. Yeah, that was just the random hallucinations again. I think we can just kill this guy actually. Yeah. Ancient Silver Dragon. I probably don't want to mess with this guy because he breathes inertia for 250 damage, which is almost my health, and I can't resist that. So the smart thing to do here is to leave him alone. I'm really tempted to fight him though. So I think I will. Yep. That's why you shouldn't do it. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Let's just teleport away. And here's the Bone Dragon. What can he do? Another 160. But we can take out him. With dragons, once you damage them a bit, their breath does much less damage. So you can see he breathed on us just there, and it only did maybe like 10, 20 points of damage instead of the full 160, and that's because he was low on health. So me fighting that silver dragon wasn't actually that stupid, because I knew that if I got him while he was asleep, I'd be able to take off a bit of his health. So his inertia breath didn't actually do the full 250 to us. I probably still should have just left him asleep though. Hopefully he's kind of wandering out our way. As long as we keep telepathy up, he shouldn't be able to sneak up on us. He's pretty much back to full health though. So maybe I will just teleport him away. Mature Gold is also dangerous. I don't resist sound, but this doesn't do that much damage. We should be fine against him. -2 to int, that has resist disenchantment on it. That would be good, but I don't like the -2 to int. So I think I'll just leave that. Alright, finally found Smaug. And he's always awake, so hopefully he should just start walking out towards us, which he is. Good. And we'll try and do a bit better this time. Let's clarity up to 4 mana. How fast is he again? +10. So I should be fine waiting a turn. Okay, he got a double move there, but that's, I think, actually good for us. Because he got a double move, but now it's the start of our move. So he would have used almost all his energy, I think, getting that double move. Let's go with lightning, breathe lightning, I think. He doesn't resist that? No. We want to do as much damage as possible to bring down his breath damage. Yeah, we are doing much better this time. Let's see if we can phase somewhere, like here, and eat magic for a bit to get back some SP. Oh, we can see him, so let's phase again. Still see him. This is better. Phasing is really good as the Yellow-Mage. Alright, we're back to 4 mana. Let's phase into line of sight actually rather than walk, because that only takes us 40 energy as opposed to 100. And start breathing lightning again. There we go, he breathed fire on us and it didn't do that much damage. He's about half health or a bit less now, so he's not very dangerous anymore. Let's raise Con again. We probably want to start thinking about raising Charisma, mostly for helping out with fear resistance. We get 2 Con from this Feanorian lamp that we got from, what was it, the Genie quest, but I would rather have Light, Dark, See Invisible, Hold Life, I think. Would I? Hold Life is useful. Let's see how much health we lose from wearing this instead. So 265 with this, 275 with that. I think that's worth it. Let's put back this ring. We don't need triple resist fire anymore. We've got a lot of light resistance. Roots of Elvenkind with chaos resistance on them. That's pretty good. We will lose 1 source of free action though. We have 3, so that's fine. So that's +3 speed and +3 stealth, which is very nice. I don't want to leave that lamp behind. What can I drop? Let's drop Armageddon Book 1. We can just buy it again in town. Is there anything else on this level I wanted to check out? This Ring of Wizardry has +10% on it, which means that it increases your mana capacity by 10%, and it gives us 1 more int than our current one does. So I think I'll wear this one over our current ring. We do lose Easy Spell, but Water Ball and Breathe Lightning already have 0% fail, so that's fine. I think we're done here, let's leave. Let's drop off that ring, the lamp. Nothing else really. Rebuy Book 1. Wait, that's Book 2. Another town will have it. It's no problem. Although, do I even need to carry around Book 1? What am I using Book 1 for? Lightning and Acid, pretty much. I'm almost always just going to use Water Bowl. I guess I can just carry it, and if I need space, I can just drop it again. Let's buy more Curing, because we're a bit low on that. And do we have 4 potions of healing is good. Definitely buy those. No Wand of Stone to Mud. Let's drop off some of this excess though. We don't want to carry around lots of potions of healing in case they get broken by things. I'm just going to do a quick loop of the towns and check for Stone to Mud, which we now have. Great. We can ditch the shovel. Is this worth anything? Not really. If it was worth a lot, I might have considered storing it at home just in case I did need to reforge something in the future, but it wasn't worth that much. Now I think we will go... I think we can try and finish Troll Cave, actually. Let's try and finish Troll Cave. I'm checking all these devices we come across to see if they have high mana. Rods typically have less mana than wands and saves, so I usually don't check them. Alright, there she is. What'd she spawn with this time? Any Troll Kings? Ettins? Pretty tame posse this time around, which bodes well for us. Actually, I don't really need to carry this rod of beam of light anymore. The reason I was carrying that was to light up corridors, but now with telepathy I can see things coming down corridors anyway, so probably don't need to carry it around anymore. Let's just teleport these other trolls out the way. What did I just do? I teleported myself by accident. And now that she's in sight, we can... Oh wait, that's not even her. It's a water troll. My mistake. Let's try that again. She is resisting breathe lightning, actually. Forgot about that. Let's teleport away both of these guys. And continue water bowling her. The lower mana, let's phase away and eat magic. Oh yeah. This is what I was talking about, I think in the last video when I said that stunning is really great. You can see there that there's this line, Spolga the Troll Priestess tries to cast a spell but fails, and that's because she's stunned. Let's go Charisma this time. Or actually, I don't know, we're pretty close to 18,100 in. Maybe that would be more useful. See if we can get 18,100. One off, damn. Yeah, but there's Troll Cave done, so that's nice. There is a special feeling... Whoa. Let's just teleport level. There is a special feeling on that level, but it's likely just because it was the Guardian level, and level feelings take a little bit to update. So even though I had killed the Dungeon Guardian, I would have had to wander around the level for a bit before the level feeling updated to whatever. I mean, it is possible though that there was, in fact, something special there. Let's go try finish Oz, which should be much easier now that we have telepathy and water ball. Oh wait, we're not at the right level. There we go. Where is she? South 24, East 12. Down there. We're probably going to use Water Bowl against her, just to try and prevent her from spellcasting. Let's try and get in an open area with no trees, because if she casts Fireball, they're going to turn into burning bushes, which are a pain to deal with. Is she even following? Oh, yep, she is. Ah, bugger. Okay, we should be good here. Let's Clarity to get a bit of mana back, and now we can see her, so let's just Water Bowl. I slowed down, let's haste. We are pretty low on mana. Let's see if we can get some back without blinking away. I don't really want to blink away and end up by a tree and then have 50 burning bushes surrounding me. She teleported away, hopefully not too far away. Yep, she's still close. Let's Clarity up and just wait for her. You can die. Okay, got her. And we're only one away from 18,100, so let's just go in. And yeah, as I was saying, she always drops, she or the Guardian of Witchwood, whichever one you happen to get, always drops the third book for your spell realm, if you have one. So normally on a mage, I would do this dungeon before I do Camelot, but because we were lucky this game and got the third book from an aimband level Guardian, it didn't matter. I'll pick one up, just for the hell of it. You never know if we might somehow lose the one we have. This has Nexus and Disenchantment on it, which might be worth carrying around as a swap. Sting gives us Light Dark, which we now get from the Arkenstone, and 2 Strength Dex Con. We would lose the Strength Dex Con and See Invisible, but we would get Nexus and Disenchantment resistance. So, I don't know. It's probably worth using. We've got 2 sources of See Invisible, so I think I will wear that instead. Let's see how much our health drops from the loss in con. Not that much. But I do want to carry Sting back home. Let's drop Book of the Elements, and pick that up and go back. I guess that is one downside to ditching the Rod of Recall, is that you need to have enough mana to actually cast the spell. Right. I also need to inscribe this to stop it randomly teleporting me around. And the way you do that is just dot, which the game actually tells you. Yeah, right there at the bottom, you can inscribe dot on your bow staff to disable random teleportation. Let's drop off Sting. What else? We need to rebuy book 1. Let's drop off our copy of book 2. And rebuy book 1. Which we can't. Wow, no one has it. Yeah, there we go. While I'm here, what quest are we up to? This quest I think I could do, because I am pretty stealthy. The only issue is running out of mana, and all of my devices are kind of low at the moment, so maybe I'll just hold off on that. What else can we do? We could do more of Angband. We could get a start on Castle, or we could start a new dungeon. And I think I will start on a new dungeon. Let's go over to Morivart and head over to, what do we have this game? Snow Castle. I think I prefer Giant's Hole over Snow Castle. Just because I think Giant's Hole is probably easier. But Snow Castle is more interesting as a dungeon. One thing about Snow Castle is that all of the walls are made of ice, so Stone Tomar doesn't actually work. But what you can do is use fire spells to dig your way through. I don't have any fire spells at the moment, but I can learn Fireball, for example, and do this sort of thing to dig walls. Self-knowledge we never need because we have the spell for it, so let's take that off of auto pickup. Where is that? I'm not seeing it. Am I blind? Ah, yeah, I'm just blind. Reset recall, I do want. I really don't want to drop the Armageddon spellbook again after all that trouble I went to finding another copy. And plus it does actually have a use in this dungeon as a digging sort of book, since I don't think this one has a fire spell. I guess this one has Breathe Fire, but that's a bit expensive for just a digging spell. Let's just drop the mushrooms. I don't think there's anything poisonous in here. We don't need that many pieces of bread, surely. Guy here. 32 speed. He has a lot of health as well. Let's see, 1400 health. If I breathe lightning on him, that's like 10 turns to kill him. Which is like 190 mana. I can kill him then. He will summon other Eagle uniques though, which is annoying. They have, Eagle uniques have this unique attack as well, where they grab you and drop you, which can do quite a lot of damage, but it does less if you have levitation, which I do, so that's handy. And even though they're plus 30 speed and I'm only plus 14, we're not doing too poorly because of the Yellow-Mage fast casting. I'm using much less energy per turn than they are. Ooh, got them both in the one turn. And the Lesser Titan is coming our way, so let's not screw with him. Confuse him from here. Yes. This was a pretty small level actually. I think Snow Castle is a fair bit deeper than Giant's Hole. Giant's Hole is 40 something and I think Snow Castle is like around 50 floors deep. That is a lot of trolls and all of these guys can throw boulder for 117 damage, 120, 120. So let's not have anything to do with those guys. And just leave the floor. Ancient multi-hue dragon. I guess that is something that can breathe poison here. We still have curing, so even if we did run into that guy or another one of those guys, we should be okay. Mushroom restoring, I don't really care too much about that. It's more useful stockpiling those on a melee class. Because if you're fighting at the end of the game, if you're fighting the Serpent in melee, he's quite likely to drain a bunch of your stats over time. So you need some way of restoring them, unless you sustain everything. And again, you might notice that I am trying my best to keep up telepathy and haste all the time. Just so I know, oh, that wasn't a Cold Drake. I thought that was a Cold Drake, but it was actually a Great Crystal Drake. We've started fighting him, and we're near the stairs, so why not? Broke one of our potions, but that's fine. Let's go Charisma. Hopefully we can get above 3 at some point. Okay, good. What is casting? Blood Freezer. Are there just a lot on this level? Is that the same one that keeps on getting teleported away but coming right back? Potion of Con, that's handy. More Edens. Only the one. This is good. Hard-studded leather of Elvenkind. So our current armor is this double chainmail, which gives us the base resistance, all the base resistances and poison. And this Elvenkind would give us base and chaos, plus a little bit of stealth. It's also £11 compared to £25 for this. I think I mentioned before that if your armor is too heavy, you lose a bit of SP. I suspect that if I wear this, my SP will go way up. Okay, there we go. 233 to 286. So that's like another few casts of Breathe Lightning or Water Ball, so that's worth wearing instead. And even aside from that, Chaos is a more useful resistance than poison, because if you have mushrooms of poison, you're fine. Let's see if we can kill that Etten without him bouldering us to death. Okay. And there's something special on this level, which means an artifact, since we're not at the bottom on the Dungeon Guardian floor. Let's see. Ah, there we go. That Etten dropped it. Resist Nexus on a ring. And +3 in. I wonder if that's worth over the wizardry. We have 286. This will give us only a little bit less, and we get Resist Nexus, so I think that is worth it. Oh wait, we have... Oh yeah, we have Resist Nexus from our bow staff. Well, Nexus resistance isn't important enough that I care about double resisting it, so I think I will just go back to the Ring of Wizardry. I kind of want to keep that just in case though. So let's drop our food and pick that up. Let's recall out actually at this point because we're full on inventory. And teleport. Actually I just realized, I don't know if I've done this before or after getting this third book, but now that I have the third book, I don't need to recall to Warrens and then walk to Outposts. I can just straight teleport directly to town instead of doing that, which is kind of a nice little bonus, I guess. Don't want any of that, I don't think. Actually, that one was stone to mud with 28 charges. Is that worth grabbing? I think I'm too poor to justify buying that, since I already have one. Where are we? I think we're in a little vault of some sort. Can we kill this guy? Probably. Let's try it. Let's teleport away that. And all of these guys. And let's make stairs below us. We're on the shaft up, good. So if things go poorly, we now have the option of just taking the stairs up. And let's just cast, he doesn't resist water, does he? No, let's just cast Water Ball on him. And hopefully that stuns him enough to prevent him casting. That Shadower. I will phase at this point. Definitely teleport this guy away. He doesn't resist teleport, good. And let's eat some magic. And instead of walking into his line of sight, which would be slow, I can just cast Fireball to melt this wall. Got him. Oh, those donkeys are awake. They breathe poison and I don't have my mushrooms. I forgot to buy more. We should be able to kill them fast enough, I think. Alright, here we are at the bottom of Snow Castle. I think I've been playing for around an hour at this point, so we'll leave it here, and in the next video we'll see if we can take out Utgard Loke, which might be tricky, because he is pretty beefy from what I remember. Let's see, can we find him? There he is. So he's got a fair bit of health. He doesn't resist lightning, so we can just breathe lightning on him. He can throw boulder, breathe frost, and summon kin. He can be confused though, although in my experience, he doesn't stay confused for very long. But yeah, leave it here for now, and we'll see how we do against him next time. Thanks for watching.